Here's what happens when most people try to create their first AI avatar. They end up with something that looks like it came straight out of a video game. Overly smooth skin, perfect features, zero imperfections, and your brain immediately knows something's off. But what you actually want, an avatar that looks real, that looks like someone you'd actually trust. And the reason most people fail comes down to three things. 1, they don't know what details to include. 2, they don't know how to organize those details. And 3, they're using the wrong tools entirely. I ran into the exact same wall when I started. Spent hours testing different approaches, burning through credits, getting frustrated with fake-looking results. But I cracked the code. And in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what makes the difference between plastic and believable. So why does this keep happening? Simple. AI image tools are trained on millions of photos, but they're programmed to make things look perfect. They smooth out skin by default. They remove every tiny flaw. They create faces that are too symmetrical, too clean, too flawless. And that triggers what I call the trust gap. Your brain is wired to spot fake faces. It's an evolutionary thing. So when you see an avatar with zero texture, zero imperfections, something in your head screams not real. And here's the brutal truth. You can't build anything with a digital face that screams fake. Nobody's clicking, nobody's engaging, nobody's trusting. But here's the good news. This is completely fixable once you know the system. And that's what we're about to break down. Alright, so here's where most people go wrong. They write something basic like, a girl with blonde hair sitting in an office. And then they wonder why it looks terrible. Look at what that gets you. Plastic, lifeless, unusable. Now watch what happens when we add the details that actually matter. Skin texture, natural lighting, small imperfections. Suddenly, the image transforms. It goes from looking like a 3D render to looking like an actual photograph. But we're not done yet, because getting the details right is only part of the equation. If you don't organize them correctly, you're still going to get garbage results. And that's what we're fixing next. Now we're talking about structure, camera angles, lighting direction, composition, the technical stuff that makes AI understand what you actually want. See, when you add these specifications and organize everything properly, the AI has way more information to work with. It's not guessing anymore. It knows exactly what you're asking for. Think of it like this. You walk into a store and tell the cashier, "I'm hungry." They're going to stare at you confused. But if you walk up with a cart full of groceries and a list, they know exactly what to do. Same concept here. Give AI the full picture, structured the right way, and it delivers. Here's something nobody talks about. The tool you use matters just as much as what you're asking it to do. Let me show you what I mean. If we take a perfectly written description and run it through a bad image generator, we get trash. But take that exact same description, drop it into a quality tool, and suddenly we're looking at something actually usable. Every step matters. The details you include, how you organize them, and the tool you choose. Skip any of these and your avatar falls apart. But get all three right. That's when you start creating faces people actually believe in. Now here's the part most people miss completely. You don't want to write a 300-word technical description every single time you need a new image. That's exhausting. That's not scalable. This is where the avatar prompt template comes in. Think of it like a fill-in-the-blank system. You describe what you want in simple terms, drop it into the template, and out comes a fully structured, detailed prompt that actually works. It's basically a cheat code. You just fill in the basics, what your avatar looks like, what setting they're in, the mood you want, then paste it into ChatGPT and boom, you've got a professional level prompt without doing any of the heavy lifting. Let's lock this in. Here's what you just learned. 1. The fake plastic look comes from AI trying to make everything too perfect. That's why people don't trust it. 2. You need 3 things to fix this. The right details, proper organization with camera angles and lighting, and a quality image generator. 3. Use the avatar prompt template so you're not starting from scratch every single time. That's it. You now know exactly what 90% of people trying to create AI avatars completely miss. And that gap? That's your advantage.